And so they are going to take turns going over the material. We're going to start with the Brain Start Smart. I never say that right. Brain Smart Start. And then the kids will go play down the hall, and then when you're done learning, they'll come back and we'll do a make it and take it, and we're going to do all of that before 6 o'clock. So I hope you fed yourself and you're ready to turn your brain on. And take it away, Suzanne.
Hi everyone, I'm Suzanne. I am a paraprofessional here at this school with Devin as our teacher, and so we are going to start every day the way we start at preschool. Okay, so we are going to do our Brain Smart Start song. So we're all going to stand up. All right, and the kiddos might know this song, but we're going to just dance a little bit, and it will tell us to raise our hands. We're going to shake, shake. We're going to stretch to the side. We're going to cross, and then we're going to take a big deep breath. We're going to do that a couple times on the chorus, and then will you be my partner? We're going to grab a partner. This is when you hook up with your child. You can do it in 3s, you can do it in 2s. If you're by yourself and you're willing, you can grab a neighbor and they'll be willing to act silly with you. I know some of us would love that. So then we are going to say, it says unite with a friend. Unite with a friend. And we're going to shake their hand, shake, shake. Unite with a friend. You can do 2 hands. Clap, clap. Unite with a friend. We're going to do our hips. You guys might have to get low. Hip, hip. And then we're going to hug. All right, you ready? Okay, here we go. Let's do it. Here we go.
Good morning. I'm Jack.
And I'm Becky.
Let's get ready together for a great day. Sing along and move. Good morning, good morning. Let's get ready the brain smart way. Good morning, good morning. Get ready to start the day. Get your hands ready. Shake, shake. Get your arms ready. Stretch, stretch. Get your brain ready. Cross, cross. Get your focus ready. Good morning, good morning. Let's get ready the brain smart way. Good morning, good morning. Get ready to start the day. Get your hands ready. Shake, shake. Get your arms ready. Stretch, stretch. Get your brain ready. Cross, cross. Get your focus ready. Good morning, good morning. Let's get ready the brain smart way. Good morning, good morning. Get ready to start the day. Connect with a friend. Shake, shake. Connect with a friend. Clap, clap. Connect with a friend. Hip, hip. Connect with a friend. Hug, hug, hug. Good morning, good morning. Get ready to start the day. Get ready to start the day.
Nice job, everybody. You did it. All right, we're going to go to the next part of our Brain Smart Start would be breathing with Miss Gumber.
We're going to do a fan favorite in our classroom, which is Spider-Man. So you're going to make the I love you sign with both hands, and we'll flip them. And you make sure you take a deep breath in with your nose, and then you're going to spray your webs. We do it 3 times. So. And a lot of kiddos know the other ones, so you can always ask them at home to share a new one with you or try something different. Elsa's a favorite, Spider-Man, and then the ones we do always are Star, Drain, Balloon, and Pretzel. And again, most of them know it. And then we'll send home this full presentation in an email which has video links for all of these, so if you forget or want to try it, you can watch the video. Yes, we can sit down. Sorry. So the next thing we're going to do together, if you are near your child or if you want to find a partner, we're going to do an I love you ritual. So this is Miss Earhart's class is going to do it in the background, and we'll do it up here too, and it's Twinkle Twinkle. So you'll hold your hands up and you'll sing the song, then you'll point, and head to feet, you'll point to their head, point to their feet. Bright eyes. Yep, so we'll do it together. If you want to.
Hey. Twinkle, little star, what a wonderful child you are. With bright eyes and nice round cheeks, a talented child from head to your feet. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, what a wonderful child you are. You did that.
And this last one will commit before we.
Yes.
So our activity to commit is give each other a high five if you are willing to learn and have fun tonight.
High five.
I'm lost in thought constantly.
And now the children will be dismissed. So if you have a baby, they're going, I do not see Michelle. Okay, we'll go to the next age group. If you have a 1 to 2 year old, they are going, oh, who are we sitting with you? 1 to 2 year olds? If you have a 1 to 2 year old, you can go right there with Cindy in the black sweater. And 3 and up is going to be with Susan, Alicia, and Trish.
It's fascinating. I mean, that's the culmination of 7,000 years of life that is just put together in a 15-minute display. I mean, because really, that's you can trace some of that to Hinduism. It's fascinating how neuroscience is putting this all together.
Don't worry, they are in good hands. We are all registered preschool teachers, so we will be fine. All right, so now we are going to pray that this works, first of all. But we're going to watch this video together, and then afterwards we're going to take a couple minutes to talk about it. So here we go.
Hey, Mr. Q. Did you see that? Why would somebody do that?
Please go into the classroom, no talking, quietly.
Hey, Miss Meredith, how you doing?
We need you inside.
How do you think that makes us feel? I forgot my number.
What's your name?
Jordan?
What's your last name?
Carter?
Go ahead.
School is hard enough.
Come on in, sit down quietly at your desks, and begin writing.
This kind of stuff just makes it harder.
I said quietly, please. Who's talking? Is it you, Sophie? Don't let it be you.
Don't believe me?
Sophie,
Please just watch.
I'm not up here for me, I'm up here for you. Pay attention. Okay? Now, somebody answer me. Somebody needs to answer me really fast.
Every time we're ignored or yelled at or silenced, a teacher takes away what's possible.
No horseplay, no running, and especially no talking.
Moment by moment.
Miss McGarity, your students' behavior yesterday in the lunchroom, it was terrible. Next time, silent lunch.
Did you hear that? Stay in line and catch a bubble. I'm not playing.
If this is education, we're in trouble. Bye, Miss McGarity. Frederick Douglass said, once you learn to read, you'll be forever free. The way it is now, 2 of the 3 of us will never be able to really read. It doesn't have to be this way.
Hey, Jordan, how you doing? Good.
Everyone we meet throughout our day can make a difference.
I've been waiting for you to arrive.
All the difference.
Good, how are you? Hi, Jordan. Bye, Jason.
Good morning, Jordan.
How are you?
I'm doing well. Thanks for asking. How are you?
Good.
Go ahead and put your number in.
Talk with us, not at us.
That's okay. I'll look it up for you. Go ahead, sweetheart.
Okay.
All right. Have a
Teach us what we need to know. That's how we get smarter.
Well, good morning, Sophie, Janicia, and Jordan.
And when you talk with us and teach us, give us bigger and bigger words.
Now, what I'd like you to do, children, is turn around and converse with your neighbor and discuss where the mother might have gone.
Words that we can use to read and understand.
She is prey for eagles, so she hunts at night.
And that will take us places we could never reach without you.
Remember, we're entering the learning zone. Now, how can we show our respect to the children and teachers who are working?
We can walk quietly.
Yes. Okay, kids, so what I'd like you to do is continue writing your narrative, documenting your emotions if you were the baby owl and your mother abandoned you in the nest.
What can you do? Learn all that you can so that you can challenge us to be our best.
You would have stayed and assisted them in whatever they needed.
Share yourself with us and show us how to share ourselves with others. Give us courage. Give us compassion. Help us find our own voices so we can become who we are meant to be. Why would you want to silence us?
Wow, that was powerful. Every time I see it. So we're going to take a couple minutes and turn and talk to your neighbor. Could you feel the difference? Did it remind you of anything? Maybe about your past, how we used to be treated as children, and what we want for our children. So go ahead and talk for about 5 minutes, and then I'm going to just raise my hand. When you see your hand, just clear up what you're going to say for this last couple words, and we'll get back right up here. All right, go ahead.
I think a lot. So how many schools do you walk into do you see in those 2 different fictional scenarios? And where are they? Where's the difference? Where it's the negative, like the negative story and the good story? Like where's the boundary of that? And where is that boundary been moving over time? Preschool products is a tax. Okay. Which is exactly what the kids that come from impoverished communities are missing is exactly why they can't perform in what is considered the normal workplace, because they don't have a culture that is built in that environment. Whereas if you grew up in
So this is preschool 5 minutes, so you have 30 seconds left. It's really 2 minutes, but they can't tell time. Russian flush, girl. All right, about 30 more seconds to wrap it up, and then we'll talk.
for certain communities when they work in Congress, this is a difference in foundational narrative of your life perspective, whether you were treated by people or whether you people are anxious, depressed, and stressed versus you interact with healthy people.
All right, nice. So, does anybody have anything they want to share with us? Anybody brave enough to feel their? Yeah. Okay, bathroom lady. Here we go. Do you want a microphone? Can you? Okay.
I am teacher 1 and 2. Okay. So, no, I can use the microphone. Is it still 2 out of 3 children will not be able to? I've heard that before, and I always applied that to the adult population. With just educational changes, does that still apply to children today? That 2 out of 3 children today, when they become adults, will no longer be able to read at what, 3rd or 4th grade level? Is that what the standard is?
Right. I don't know if that number is necessarily
National average for an adult in America reads at a 5th grade level. And do they still consider that for this generation?
Yep.
That's where we're projected to continue. Still.
So we're here. That's why we're here to change that. Would you like to say something?
Yeah, I'm sorry. Is that a national average or is that a state average? Where?
That is the national average based on my most recent stint in nursing school. So that's where we are taught to kind of try and use verbiage because that's the vast majority of patients that you will encounter in the real world, day-to-day life, are not reading past 5th grade level typically.
And that's what when the Bruner Center, is it Bruner Literacy Center, when they do their annual, that's what they always advertise is 2 out of 3, 60%, 60-ish percent, 66.
So we'll have more statistics. What we plan to do is meet every month, and what we're concentrating on is the social emotional aspect of if the child already has those problems, if you have unself-regulated, if you cannot regulate yourself, what are teachers most likely going to do? They're going to send you out, and that's not going to help you learn. So we're here as preschool teachers. We have adapted this conscious discipline, and it is a adult-first practice. So our reactions, responses affect those around us. And so our state really does dictate their state. Our state dictates their state. Can you just say that with me? Our state dictates their state. So I have a quick little story. We grew up in Ohio, but we left for 1 year into New Jersey. That's all it took. It's very crazy out there, different fast pace and different road rules than we have here. So we go on these bypasses. So the bypasses are off every freeway, takes you on a big tour, and then you're on to the next street and you're lost. But I'm doing my GPS like I live by, and my 2-year-old's buckled up, and my 12-year-old is in there, and we're all late, of course. And so my son's yelling at me, "We're gonna be late," and I'm like, we're fine. And then here the GPS says, recalculating. Well, obviously GPSs weren't made in New Jersey because this is a bypass and we're gonna be just fine. So I flip my lid and I say, we're not recalculating. I know where we're going. Quit saying recalculating. I didn't think anything of it. So I drop everybody, got to school. I'm finally at work, I'm late. And as soon as I get there, I get the phone call. Miss Van Bibber, oh gosh, this is the preschool. what could I just wanted to talk to you about some things we've been having trouble with your daughter. And I said, okay. And she said, we're trying to go to recess, and we have a policy for our 2-year-olds. We all line up and hold the rope, and it's a cute little rope. It has little circles on it with different colors, and everybody just walks together to the playground. Simple enough. Well, your daughter refuses to hold the rope. And I said, what? And she goes, yeah. She looked at me and even said, I know where I'm going. I don't need to use the rope. So my state dictated this little 2-year-old state. So that's pretty powerful. So we're here as preschool teachers. I told you, we think we want to change the world. We want to change how we view things. And so we're going to here together, and hopefully we can work together to change this.
So just kind of an overview of what conscious discipline is. It's research-based that helps adults stay calm, like she said, adult first, so that we can see that misbehavior and upset is a signal to teach instead of punish. So all behavior is communication. So you have to take that behavior and see what they're trying to communicate with you and teach them from that. And this just provides effective strategies that you can use to teach those social, emotional, and life skills to children. Because a lot of times we don't think it's something you have to teach, but we have to teach everything. You don't come out knowing how to do all these things. So, and then like she said, we're gonna, over the years, we'll wanna do a little bit at each time. So you're not gonna learn everything tonight. It takes us all a long time to learn this stuff. So sorry if that's a little downer, but we just kind of wanted to introduce it tonight, get the show starting, and then in January, like we'll keep doing 1 month at a time and learn a new skill each one. So yeah.
So if you look at this slide, do any of these behaviors look familiar to you? So that's why we're all here, so we can learn a better way. So between now and the next 4 sessions, we're going to use different aspects of conscious discipline, or we use many different aspects of conscious discipline in our classroom. And we are also going to then teach those strategies to you, so that way you can see what would work best for you and what you would feel you can implement at home with your child, and also so you have an understanding of what we're doing in the preschool classroom with your children. So we are going to learn breathing techniques, which we learned one tonight. We have I Love You rituals. That's where we did our Twinkle Twinkle. And your preschooler is also learning one right now to come teach you. We're also going to work on composure and encouragement, assertiveness, and choices. So composure will be January, February's encouragement, March is assertiveness, and April is choices that we will learn about. And we're also going to learn about the brain state. So we're going to learn about the executive state, the emotional state, and the survival state. And so I'm just going to touch on it just a tad. So we want, it's important for us to stay in our executive state, because that's where we're able to learn. When we go down to our emotional or survival state, we're not able to learn. And it's the same way with our children. And so we're going to work on strategies of how we can stay in our executive state, and also when our children are in their emotional or survival state, what we can do to bring them back up to their executive state.
Okay, so one way is to learn to breathe. It is naturally a way to calm down your body and get back up to the executive state. So if I would have took a couple minutes out of that time in the car and took a big deep breath, and it usually takes 3, I could have been in my executive state and calmed my son down, saying, we're going to be on time, it's okay to be a little late, we're going to be safe here in this car. And then, maybe my daughter would have said, I'm going to hold this rope because that's what you're telling me to do. So we're going to teach how to take a minute and take a breath, because we all know we have rough mornings and we're stressed out and we can't refocus, and then it rubs off on them. But that's us being normal, and that happens. So we're going to learn to breathe from the stomach. There's a difference. So we're going to put our left hand on our chest and your right hand on your belly. Let's do this little experiment with me. Okay, so we'll just take a breath. Take a deep breath. Let it out. Did anybody notice that their left hand moves before their right? Yes. Okay, that's actual shallow chest breathing, and that will not calm yourselves down. We need to do big belly breaths that will actually move from our survival state back up, calming down to get to our executive state, where we want to be and where we can learn. So what we're going to do now is we're going to move our hands to our stomachs. Okay, and we're going to have our fingertips touch, just like this. This time, it's kind of like singers. If anybody sings, you're going to take a big deep breath and fill your belly with air. So your fingers should go apart a little bit. And then when you let it out, it should go back in to how we are so skinny. Okay, are you ready? You ready to do this with me? Mine won't go in that much, but here we go. Take a big deep breath. And let it out. Did you notice the difference? Okay, and when we do this, we teach the children 3 times. So let's go 2 more times together just so we get the practice in. Take a deep breath. Extending the stomach and shoulders down, and let it out. And our stomach naturally goes back in. Okay, we really want this to calm us. You can relax your body and your eyes. Breathe in. Extending your stomach. And let it out. You did it. That really makes me feel better. Good. Okay, so now we have a little video to watch.
So in this video is Susan Hampel from Preschool Promise, who's here tonight. Woo. You might have seen this already. It's on their social media. If you follow them on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, they're on all the things. But she's going to explain the importance of connection. And in this video, you will see one of these, which they call an energy stick. And it's going to make a funny noise. But if you hold hands with someone, it just shows the importance of having a connection and what happens when you break that connection. So, hands, it works. One of us, let's go. It's stuck. So yeah, just to explain what the funny noise is.
Hi, Susan Hampel again from Preschool Promise, giving you another parent tip. So do you feel like you've lost connection with your kiddos? Everyone's on your phones, tablets, television, no one's looking at each other? Well, here's an easy tip. So it's eye contact, touch, you're playful and you're present with your kiddo. So when they walk in from school or any activity, give them a little eye contact, give them a high five, say, I'm glad you're home, and connect with your kiddo just for 5 minutes before you go crash on the couch. If you give them that 5 minutes of connection, you actually will have compliance and cooperation, and I know you want that. So stay connected with a little eye contact, touch, be playful and present with your children, and you'll get them to be playful with you. Have a great evening. Hi, Susan Hampel.
So one way that we connect with our kids, which we did today, is an I love you ritual. And an I love you ritual, it is structured connecting activities with the eye contact, touch, presence, and playfulness. Those things are all really important, especially eye contact and that touch and being present. You want to, and if it's not playful, you won't get the kids to do it with you. So you always want to be playful. It's helpful for all children, especially those to foster that healthy connection and development. And with those challenging behaviors, or any children with special needs, making that connection is really important. And I Love You ritual can be anything. It doesn't have to be something you specifically learned at these or a video we show you. It can be anything, and you probably already do an I Love You ritual that you don't even realize. So anything that can be eye contact, your touch, present and playful. So I'm gonna take like a minute or two to talk with someone around your table to see if you think of any that you've done now with your kids, or maybe your parents did with you as a kid that you think might qualify as an I Love You ritual. So you can go ahead and turn and talk.
Did you, I'm sorry? When I was a kid, I did not. Well, I did with my grandfather, my grandmother, yeah, but not my parents. Well, what did you do? My grandpa. We have to take it in context. He was a World War II Navy veteran, like in every major Pacific battle. I mean, really tough guy, Golden Glove spots. He called me honey. I mean, he was just a very sweet, and it was, I love you, and he'd give you that. But we didn't get that from the entire family. It was unique to him. So it was still, contained in our family, but it had fallen out in other places. But it's interesting because as a kid, kind of born by our environment, you realize or you search out for what is good, and then so as an adult, you have behavior that you know was good that you can model. And so, every time my daughter leaves, or anybody in the family leaves the house, it's a big ritual where it's almost a silly game, where we literally we're opening the front door after everybody's in the car and screaming it as loud as we can, to embarrass people with I love you. Just it's a try to reinforce it, hugs, kisses, because they're showing affection. It's like you have to learn how to do that in a healthy manner. Yeah. So it's interesting. A lot of what I've come to understand about dealing with our own internal problems. But it's interesting what.
If you can wrap up your conversation. Is anyone willing to share something they think they maybe do with their kid now or have done in the past? Maybe your parents did with you? Yeah?
I try to embarrass my kid and shout I love you in public as often as I can. They love it.
They love it?
Yeah.
That counts. It's playful. Make eye contact when you yell it.
Yeah, absolutely.
You're present. It counts. Anyone else? Any silly ones you want to?
So me and my partner, it's okay that we share. I just noticed she had a little baby, and we always did. This little piggy went to the market. This little piggy stayed home. This little piggy had roast beef. So if you did that with your children, you did it. You connected. You had fun with them. You were looking them in your eyes, and you noticed this. What happens? What happens? Do they frown? Do they start crying? No. This big, huge smile comes on their face, giving them joy juice and love right then. That's all you need. Just that. So that's what we do with our children in the classroom. And that's what you can do at home for just a couple minutes every day. And we've got some that we can teach you. Or like she said, you've got some at home. You just connect and they feel the love inside.
Make it up on the spot.
Okay, so our mission, right now, our mission is to apply this to our house, right? So they are learning right now some of the things we talked about. They're learning the belly breathing. I did want to tell you, I missed telling you, breathing looks different for them. We're not going to have them hold their heart or hold their, we do it in a playful manner. So we did Spider-Man, that was a playful manner. We have different icons, and if in this presentation they'll show you star, some of them might come home with you and say, I did the balloon today. Well, they breathed. So if they do, you can click on these icons and it will have yours truly teaching you how to do it. And then you can, show it to them, and if they're upset, either just play the video and I do it with them, or you guys learn it and they can start breathing on their own. So when another thing that they're doing is learning an I love you ritual. Like we just also learned a real easy one. It's called Round and Round. And their homework is to show it to you and teach it to you. Now this is another just a real quick and easy one, but it's fun to do with the kids, and they'll say, hand, even our nonverbal kids will just put their hand out because they want to do it with you. They want to do a round and round. And it really just lifts them up and makes them smile and feels loved again, reconnected. So are you willing? Are you willing to go and spend just about 5 minutes every day and do something that is, remember, eye contact, presence, playfulness, and touch. So you make sure. So if I'm on my cell phone and I'm over here and I'm doing it, am I doing it right? No. I can turn. I got to give them 5 minutes of undivided attention. Make sure I'm looking at her eyes. Look, it just makes me smile because it's awkward looking at some stranger in the eyes. Just kidding. And then there you go. Then they can go play and be off and on their own, and now we can talk to our friend on the phone. So just a couple 5 minutes. So if you're willing, can you give me a thumbs up? All right, nice. So now we're going to invite the children back in.
And you also have a make and take breathing star activity that you're going to do tonight. So on your table, or when you came in, you picked up the folder. So is what you're going to do. You're going to open up your folder, and there should be directions. Oh, they're passing out the directions as well, the visuals. You are going to take the star and put it in the middle, and you are going to trace it. After you trace your star, on the outside, like right in the middle of your star, you're just going to make a snip. And then you're going to take like one side and go up this way. And if you see your visual, it will be better. It's better than what I'm explaining. And then you're going to take the other side and flip it up the other way. And then you will then have like the little mouth there. And then you can also take your blue paper and you're going to glue it on the back. And you have this that says breathe with me that you're going to put up here. And then is what will happen. You have a product that looks like this with the star. And so then you can take a deep breath in and then blow it back out. So it's just a fun visual to do a breathing activity at home with your child.
Just for fun while we're here, let's do a winner. We have a raffle prize.
Oh.
So hopefully everyone got a ticket. Did you get a ticket?
Did everybody get a ticket? If you did not get a ticket, raise your hand. Oh, there's one over there.
Oh, I learned it out. Maybe I can figure that out. Or is this, sorry, was I not listening? Is this a group project?
Anybody else?
Okay.
Anyone else not get a raffle?
Well, if we're not expected to participate, I'll pass on that one.
If you did not get a ticket, raise your hand. Right, picking a winner. The winner is, I'm just going to read the last three numbers on the ticket is 756. Winner, winner! Woo woo!
Hopefully like Ohio State.
OH.
So now preschool Promise is working with Covering, and it's funded through a tax loan for the county or for the city. Okay, so it's a Montgomery County program, and so is this in date?
Child is coming in right now with the homework. So your homework is the breathing and also the I love you ritual that they are bringing in on their card.
Alright. So why not Oakland? Do they have a similar program? I mean, so.
Yeah, I thought it was.
Sorry,
Yeah.
what was that?
Oh, in the room. Yeah.
Oh, that goes for your.
Did you have two? Where's your folder?
So what's the total preschool promise goal? Like, what's the hope?
If you need help, I'm going to walk you through how to make the star again. So the first step is what you're going to do is open up your envelope and trace your star.
And so what are the
You're just going to trace
what
it.
are the measurable? We hit that goal if we hit these milestones. What are they?
After you trace your star, you're going to close your envelope and you're going to make a snip on this side of your envelope. After you make the snip, you're going to take one side of your snip and fold it up, and the other side fold it down. And if you look at the visuals that are on your table, it may make more sense. After you make your snips, on the back, you can put your blue paper on the back to cover up the hole. And then you can also put the breathe with me on here as well. And then is what you'll have, you can open it up, take a deep breath in, and then close it, breathe out.
Letting me experience the world and figure it out for myself. You what? Oh yeah, yeah, absolutely. Because it's physical interaction, which is what they most often crave, and it's that spark of dopamine that goes, all right, I'm into it, and we're having fun, and we're doing something together. And
You got it?
Yeah. Yeah. It's so what, like, how long has preschool been around? You said you joined in 2012? Okay. So, 2016. And so, okay, so how many schools and how many parents were invited to actually benefit from their kids learning them though. Hopefully they can take along and impact that. So, I mean, like, who would be, like, an expert on data? If I wanted to, like, dive in. Okay. Yeah. No, this is fascinating. 'Cause, I mean, this is such a cool problem. That is really, I think, the linchpin of so many other. So even if we solved all the other systems in the justice system, we don't get it right on day one.
Okay.
You don't get it right. And you have 18-year cycles to, you know. I mean, I guess that's a bit of
I think we're good listening to that.
I wonder
And it shows how we do it too.
there are a tremendous amount of things that help reduce problems in the brain, both physically and emotionally. There's a lot of different things that you can do. It all comes down to, I mean, some of it's vibrations, some of
Okay, so if you're done, we are just going to show you, and maybe your kids can show you the round and round so you just have an idea of what it looks like. So she just takes my hand and we go round and round the garden goes the teddy bear. One step, two step, tickle me under there. All right, and so just some housekeeping things. We do have another group coming, so we are just going to wrap this up, and you guys can take your stars with you if you could, and you want to. You don't have to, but you can put the supplies back in each bucket that we have there, and we're going to make a commitment, or we're going to, say goodbye. So we have fun things that we say goodbye to our kids. And so when I say, see you later, alligator, you're going to say, after a while, crocodile. Are you willing? All right. Okay, here we go. See you later, alligator. All right. I hope we see you at the next meeting.